Map 1 and RB is on the green team. We never had to use spawns reversed. Do we even need
Indeed.
that
So,
one?
so the green team is going to be running Montana, Kremlin, Des Moines, Salem, Napoli, Howden Live, Yuyang, and Trump.
Ooh, spicy.
Mm.
Meanwhile, HAIFU is running Montana, Schlieffen, Brisbane, Double Des Moines, Napoli, Golden Glue, Shimakaze, and Harugumo.
Those are some
So,
spicy picks. Lots of
Golden
airstrikes this
Liu,
game.
yeah, Golden Liu is actually kind of a standard now on this map, I feel like.
Yeah, this is like the pocket pick ship for this map, which is really weird because there's not many other maps that have what you would call a pocket pick ship. This is definitely one though. Like the island clusters in these positions mean that you can very easily get airstrikes across to things over islands that you couldn't normally like get any damage on. So we've seen a lot of like counter strategies specifically designed around knowing that what ship's going to be where. For example, bringing Goliath because there's 40mm plating on the top, which shatters the Howden Live's bombs and has the super heal. So you can position that in the sea cap. It's like, well, the island that was moved away from the sea cap. Well, the sea cap that was moved away from the island. There's been a couple of island changes. This is the last iteration King of Sea on this map. Right, anyway, should we go over some builds or initial? Let's go builds. Let's have a look at some builds. Specifically, let's have a look if these glues are going full man mode. Right, green team, let's have a look first. Montana going to be running relatively standard stuff, no leg mod or anything like that. Des Moines going to be running pretty much standard stuff. He's going to be running a veteran for the improved survivability aspect. We're going to have a Napoli here running RPF. Trump build. He's going to be running pretty much a standard gunboat. No, he's just a standard DD build with Superintendent for an extra speed boost and an airstrike module in slot 4 to get the extra airstrike. Golden Lou going to be running the extra airstrike and the tier 2 talent. I can't remember what it's came. That also decreases the cooldown on your airstrike. We have Des Moines here with leg mod. We have a Yuyang who's going to be running smoke, and then just Salem and Kremlin, we've already done. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
You have
Kremlin
a
with
Legmod
slot
Kremlin.
with no concealment expert and no, and he's running acquisition module in slot 5. It's like we were almost a standard team, and then I look at the Kremlin, and it's like no,
What the
no.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
So, what?
And then over on the red team, we have a demolition expert Des Moines with turret traverse module. We have a Harrigan with leg mod. We have Golden Lou, who's going to be running airstrike module as well. Are we going to see anything else?
The Schlieffen is running the tankier version of a secondary build. Not committing fully.
Oh, there he is.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, he's got the secondary mod in slot 6 and Brisk, yeah. But he's got full tank channels. Right, anyway, deployments. Green team, left side, A cap. We have Yuyang way out in front. Then we have Salem Kremlin following it up. We have Des Moines then positioned pretty much on his own at the B cap. Then over the other side, we have Golden Lou going for the islands between B and C, going to be looking for airstrikes. And then we have Montana, Des Moines, Napoli, and Trump heading over the C cap.
Meanwhile, the red team has a Shimakaze going for A with the Napoli and Montana in the back. Des Moines, Golden Glue, and Schlieffen are playing like somewhere on the islands between B and C. That is like pretty much standard. While Harugumo, Brisbane, Des Moines are probably gonna play smoke blob shenanigans on the 9-10 line.
Yay! Well, we saw how effective that was in the previous game. Hopefully the Trump's not going to run into that. Honestly, I'm not sure if the Trump is going to be able to pressure anything at all with his airstrikes because he's going to have no way to get up there with the Brisbane forcing him out. It's an interesting pick, I just don't think it's going to work.
I think his idea is to get the Golden Glue hard spotted and assist his green Golden Glue and just bombing that guy out.
Well, the airstrike exchanges have begun. First drop coming in.
Marga deciding not to drop one yet. That's weird.
Nope, second airstrike came in as well. Sorry.
Yeah. Marga should have 2 airstrikes ready at this point, so he should just drop one.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there's 2.
You don't want to use both of these at the same time. You want to try and like get one off, get some fires, and then you then can have the option of they either burn their Damacon and remove the fires, or they tank it. But if they use the Damacon, you then send the second airstrike and they take that one as a permafire. It's basically guaranteed permafires if the RNG goes in your favor.
Does RB have any way to deny the Des Moines the cap here?
They have 2 Des Moines on either side of him and a Kremlin on the tank. Actually, I don't think the Kremlin has range because he's running leg mod. Actually, is he running leg mod? Yeah, he's running leg mod.
Des
Yeah,
Moines
he's
is
got
in
that.
radar range, but with radar delay and stuff, I don't think anyone can shoot him. So B is just gonna flip here.
Golden Lou is suffering though, the red one. He's on fire, and I think he might have nearly taken a torpedo as well. So what do you think the combat's about to go out?
I don't think he took a top. Like, according to White Bomb, most of this is fire damage.
I just saw a missing torpedo in the grouping, so. Although, then again, it's just Trump. It's got weird amounts of torpedoes, so okay.
Yeah. Abby's Des Moines is suffering a lot on that smoke screen, though. He's just being perma-spotted by the Haragumo and getting shit on by Wisp in Des Moines because, well, he's kind of stuck there.
Even if he goes behind his rock, he's got the Guden Lou. Lou's airstrikes available.
Yeah, Haragumo is now spotted because the Haragumo just decides to open up as well.
I mean,
Which is fair. Like, I just want to kill this Des Moines right now, but this is gonna be a close one. I expect, oh, the Des Moines is reversing too far, probably.
Now the Haragumo has hands, he can dodge. So the Haragumo's not in any danger. It's just the Des Moines. Oh, the Des Moines goes too far back, he's giving a broadside to Guden. Aye.
I'm gonna go flat to the farm anyways. Yeah. So, again, this is the strength of the smoke blob. If you get caught, you just die.
Yeah. Being battle on against a smoke blob never ends well.
So now RB is in trouble on the C flank.
Yeah.
Bomb trying to punish HAIFU's golden glue here with some bombs on his own. Gets a fire, gets some damage, but not too much.
So how often do you alt-tab to OBS to check that you're actually, like, definitely on the game scene?
I have OBS on my second screen, so I don't have to.
Fair enough. We don't want another repeat of the incident. Everybody does it.
Another radar gate. Radio gate. I did it as well. Don't worry about it.
Oh, everybody's done it. That's how we become a real caster. I didn't do it today, it's fine.
I've also decided to just open giveaways between sets and close it between game 1 and 2 of a set. Because that's just how it works best right now.
That's the only break you're getting. You get about 5 minutes between games until you don't get games anymore because we had to jump between 2 games rapidly.
RB's Kremlin might eat tops here. Question is how many? How many are gonna be eaten by this island? Okay. He only eats 1 then.
Le Bonk.
Pulling damage gun now.
Just having a look at the overall deployments here. It's just looking. It's looking pretty good for the red team.
Yeah, RB is down a ship. They're trying to push their Salem right now to a more aggressive position, but that's like really dangerous.
Well, also there's a Schlieffen walking on the face of a Guden
like,
right now, so that's a whole.
The Salem has a shimmer on his broadside right now.
Yeah, but Schlieffen. Oh, Schlieffen is like.
Ooh.
Just.
Oh dear lord. Yeah, that's the Schlieffen started walking.
He did. However, he's now no longer.
The question is he like dying? The golden glue is doing a painsaw, shooting the Schlieffen's bow for no reason. I'm sorry.
A fucking friendly fire, how So, the Schlieffen secondaries don't appear to be doing that much to the Guden right now for some reason.
Yeah, especially since they now beached exactly ass on, so none of them are actually firing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, one's firing now. He got 1 secondary gun up. That 1 secondary gun up.
Now the Schlief, the golden glue is accelerating to improve the angle of the secondary, so he actually has killed himself. But he's got a trade, right?
Yeah.
It's a trade. Meanwhile, look at the B cap though.
Yeah,
RB's Des Moines found the HAIFU Des Moines, so
that's now a B cap flip.
Are there any potential cross shots? In theory, the Montana could have shots on this Des Moines, but I don't think he will react in time.
Where's this Des Moines guns looking?
Not forward. So, RB with really good reaction here. There's a Montana server coming in right now. Only gets fence though.
There's a star.
And HAIFU's
yeah.
HAIFU's Shimmer also got I think, caught by the Yu-Yang here. The Yu-Yang also took quite a bit of damage here.
Yeah, but the Shimmer smoked too quickly. The Salem could have got that kill. Montana
So-
would have had to reload, neither would that point.
Honestly, really good play by RB here, equalizing the score. And they're actually gonna flip B out of that as well. And they have a potential to box in the entire HAIFU C squad here with a Des Moines on B. Which is really dangerous. Because HAIFU's Golden Glue does not look that healthy anymore.
Yeah, but he's also not going to get spotted, so he's fine. Well, a Des Moines up his arse maybe might get him spotted. I don't know.
Yeah. Des Moines up his ass, Napoleon might have range, and the Trump obviously doesn't need line of sight. The question is now, how does HAIFU react to this? I don't think they can get A back because the rotations for that would be way too long, so they need to
So the
focus on getting B.
So the Des Moines has decided that instead of like taking the opportunity to get the back ends of the opposing ships, he's actually going to go back around the top. Not sure if I agree with that play, but
Yeah, this allows HAIFU to contest B from the south again.
yeah,
I guess he was a bit scared of potentially counterplay, that he might get focused too much with Montana crossfire into B.
I mean, in theory, he would have Haragumo, Guden, Des Moines, and Brisbane all rated down.
Yeah. Shimmer and Yu Yang found each other again, and the Shimmer drops dangerously low, and so does the Yu Yang. I
And
think they're
neither die.
both gonna live. Barely.
Those are some health bars.
That was close.
They can both
So
just
the-
one-tap each other right now.
This Des Moines needs to like do some plays here.
Yeah, if he goes around the corner, that Guden's a free kill right now.
He's hiding the Goon right now. And there is a Montana Cyber coming in. It does a decent chunk. And that's the Golden Beach because of that. The Golden needs to do a really awkward turn anyways, and now the Des Moines is just going around the corner, yeah? He's just smoking.
Yeah.
This is a really good play. He's gonna catch the Golden Glue here, and the Glue can't do anything about this.
And then he gets a free kill in the Haragumo afterwards, potentially.
Oh yeah, the Haragumo actually turns south. Des Moines actually can't kill the Glue here. He
Sure
can't
he
go further. No, there's a Des Moines on his left side. And the Des Moines is radoring, so...
Trump airstrikes coming in towards the Brisbane. Oh wait, they're going for the Des Moines actually. Alright. So we have a
Yeah.
awkward standoff right now.
Yeah, the green Des Moines needs to be careful to not go too far.
The problem is he's also holding out this red Des Moines. I think they need to do something with the Montana. Like, actually, the Montana's way too far back right now.
See, the thing is, RB didn't need to do anything if they kept B, but they decided
But they didn't.
to move the Des Moines to make a play, but now this play got invalidated. They did get the
Invalidated?
Moss invalidated, yes.
It's
The
a new
play
word.
like, yeah, the play was there, but they took too long to actually capitalize on it. So now it's no longer there. I call that invalidating the play.
Mm.
And the Brisbane got fucked by Napoli Salvo. Healed up though. Should be fine. HAIFU's Des Moines needs to be a little bit more careful here. He is sitting way
That's
too
only a
much
Napoli.
broadside to this Napoli.
And Trump airstrikes. That's a permanent.
Raiders also down for another 60 seconds, and I'm pretty sure RB knows this because they're
He's
Des
also-
Moines got
He's also
raided.
directly bow on to the Montana, which is the worst place for a Des Moines to be because the Montana goes through the bow but not the sides.
I mean, to be fair, the Montana at that range is unlikely to do much, but he's
Yeah, look,
gonna
Henning, remember
chunk
when
him every now and then.
we saw a Petropavlos get dev struck through the nose over two islands?
We don't talk about that. However, RB just decides to contest C right now, which is fair because the Des Moines doesn't have radar. So really good awareness on that part. The Trump
Shimmer-
needs to be a little bit careful about the incoming angry triangles.
Honestly, I think the red team should have went for the kill on the Yu-Yang with the Shimakaze. Yes, it would have been a 1-for-1 trade, but I really much prefer having the Napoli Montana than the Kremlin Salem there. Just because...
Oh, I think the Trump is eating that top. And he's now weighted as well. So this is like worst possible timing. I think the Trump is dead now.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. And good job from the Brisbane. Catching out that guy.
Yeah, Brisbane torpedoes are magnetic.
Yeah. So what is the Napoli gonna do here? He still has the smoke ready, and the Des Moines Raider is out right now. Oh, he's just gonna do the game at home right now. And the Shimmer actually gets the kill on the Kremlin here with torpedoes.
Yeah.
Those were a lot of torps that guy ate, I think.
Yeah.
I see 2 remaining torps there. Holy shit. So, really good value there out of the Shimmer torps.
So assessing of the situation... I've just unplugged my monitor.
Yeah. The situation is, Abi's Napoli is now suffering because his support died. His Montana walked somewhere else. His Montana walked into B instead. So Abi is gonna be down 3 ships, but they're gonna have 2 caps.
Yu-Yang might be about 8 Shimmerthorpes.
That would be very bad.
Nah, he's got a nice little Yu-Yang sized gap in them. Des Moines kills Guden. Okay, he went for it apparently.
Yeah, they just walked through B. They caught the Goon that was still sitting there. So equalizing the score a little bit. Napoli is now using his smoke to try to run away.
Yu-Yang spotted.
Yu-Yang is spotted, Shimmer is not.
Shimmer went for the... Shimmer just shoot... Ah! Nah, you would have... I would have went for the shot if I was the Shimakaze.
This is gonna be exciting on A very soon. The Napoli is extremely healthy, while the Salem is not.
Des Moines Raider
I would love the Salem to... Oh, there's a Montana Cyber going for the Harugumo, I think. Dealing quite a bit of damage. Abi's Des Moines though has a Montana on his side as well and took a massive chunk from his remaining health.
Yeah, this is getting very messy on both sides. Salem... Salem? Question mark? Fighting
the Shimmer just... Wait, did the Shimmer just take like 200 damage? I think the Shimmer just took an overpen worth of HE damage from the Salem, or something like that.
I have no idea. I was too busy looking at the other side because the Brisbane just died. This is the problem. There are so many low HP ships on both sides of the maps. I can't watch both sides.
Yeah, currently RB is winning, both
sort
on points as well as on map timer, but so many of their ships are low.
Yu-Yang spotted by the Napoli.
Yu-Yang gets spotted by the Napoli, but the Napoli is dangerously close. Yu-Yang misses the first top set.
Montana
but he's... Maybe, but I think the Montana was aiming at C. Yu-Yang gets taken out by the Shimmer.
Gunboat Shimakaze.
Yeah. Now the Napoli might kill the Salem here.
But meanwhile, back over here, Des Moines and Harugumo are like fucking right next to each other, spotting each other as well. Montana's gonna be looking for another shot at that divide.
Yeah. The Harugumo can't top here.
The Montana's coming in.
He does get the kill, but the Des Moines trades. Okay.
And in the background,
Napoli gets the kill. So right now, HAIFU is winning because they are actually blocking A. And we have 2 Montanas literally on top of each other.
This is a thing. Just take the ram. Just take the ram here. It's like you guarantee victory if you take the ram.
Well, HAIFU's Montana does want to ram, but RB's Montana does not want to ram right now.
Yes.
And HAIFU's Montana is ass in here, so he can't actually force the ram.
Why are you fucking reversing at that man?
Well, he's trying to reverse ram.
This is what we like to call in the business aggressive reversing.
Are we gonna see a reverse ram?
No, because Ohio's going to try and... Right. King of the Sea, everybody.
do have the same camo, which I think is nice.
Is this how you KOTS? Alright, the Montana's given up trying to go for the reverse ram.
Can RB's Montana get assets though? At this range,
Bro,
it's really
yes.
easy to aim for this.
No, he didn't.
No, he's going for turrets instead. I'm not sure if he gets another salvo here. I think he might.
I mean, why wouldn't he?
Timer.
Oh, the in-game timer. Yeah, there's 12 seconds left.
So
Well, that was-
after the dust settles, HAIFU takes the win.
That was a game.
That was a very close game.
It was a game. We saw things.
We saw a lot of things. HAIFU does take map 1 in this game.
What the fuck did I just witness?
Which,
So, what have we learned? Trump, not a good idea. Gooden's, great idea. Montana's, interesting. DD's running into each other on 200 HP. They're a thing. And then other stuff. Look, there was, things
that
happened.
was, yes. Things definitely happened. It was a good game though. I liked that one a lot.
Oh, don't worry. If you didn't have enough of close weird shit happening, we have Sleeping Giant to go to next. So yeah.
Yeah, and I
We
set
have
the winner
all
on the
of the
wrong map.
potential.
There we go.
Well done. Well done. Right. So, Sleeping Giant map introduction video.
Map introduction video. Let me like double check it. I have it actually on the correct map. Yay! Have fun.
A colossal battle between opposing fleets will soon unfold here amongst the waters of the East China Sea. The residents of these islands will shortly bear witness to the thunder and flash of combat, and only one team will sail away victorious. This is Sleeping Giant. Sleeping Giant is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the left, B is in the center, and C is on the right. Cap A on the left is fraught with danger. Previously located in the Thunderdome, new cap location has an island on the left side that provides limited protection for both teams, while on the right side, the Thunderdome can provide cover for radar cruisers. Any team looking to take the cap will now have to gain control of both sets of islands in order to hold it. In the center, capture area B is just as perilous, as it is now smaller than it used to be. Completely open with plenty of places for radar cruisers to hide nearby without being spotted, it's commonly left uncaptured until the mid and late game. Cap C on the right may be the most treacherous. Originally centered on the set of 4 islands to the left of the cap, which provided some cover for a daring destroyer player, the now wide open cap will be challenging for even the most skilled of teams to contest and hold, unless they gain control of the island chain near the center or the Ocean of the 10 line. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Sleeping Giant.
Right. Well, that was a map introduction video, wasn't it? So, game number 2, Sleeping Giant.
Sleeping Giant.
Yes, the Papega Dome calls. It beckons us. It's like, please, come do stupid shit in me. And I'm like, yes, please. Unfortunately, we have a distinct lack of French DDs in this tournament. So, actually, I assume we're going to see a Kleber or 2 in this map. We have to, right? We legitimately have to see a Kleber here. Like, there's no option. You bring a Kleber because...
Yeah.
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 I don't
Maybe a
think it's
Maso. I don't know why you would bring a Maso, because it's like the limited pool.
Yeah, I mean... There are a lot of advantages to bringing the Master on this map. It might be worth spending your 1-pointer, 2-pointer, whatever the fuck it is. Just getting the Master into that cap. I don't know if I'm going to be expecting much contesting to go on in the B cap, honestly. It seems a bit hairy. Like, really hairy. Maybe an early player for it, and then you just leave, but, like, you just get surrounded by all of the radars and focus fired, and it just sounds like death. B sounds dangerous. A cap sounds like the safe play. I expect to see a lot of, like Marseille one-line play?
Yeah, I think Messi's on the 1-line. Well, maybe not. It could also just be smoke blobs on the 1-2 line. But I also expect smoke
Yeah,
blobs on
but-
the 9-10 line, so I don't really know.
You can only really...
There's a lot of options for sure.
You can bring, what, 2 Brisbanes? Question mark? I don't know. Imagine if I knew the band pool off by heart, but
Yeah.
no.
The thing is, the Thunderdome itself is not quite as important because the cap is just not in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you still get control of the caps by just having a ship there. It's like, oh, you want this cap?
Of course.
Come fight
Of
me.
course,
come
of
fight me.
course. But like, you can totally block the cap while not having that control. It's just a lot harder.
Sort of. There's like position.
It's really hard, yeah. Like, you're probably gonna lose if the enemy has uncontested control over that, but it's also really hard to actually get control of the Thunderdome and keep it. Without being like shot from like literally everywhere on the map because the Thunderdome is weird.
Mm. Also, long-range cross-shotting of Ohio's potential. Just like sitting there in spawn, just waiting for whatever big heavy cruiser is parked up against the edge of it.
Yep.
Honestly, I think this map generally 9 times out of 10 it comes down to who misplays at sea. It's just like so open and so exposed. It's like, alright, we need to bring our smoke train really far forward so we have contesting on that. And then it's just like, oh crap, our smoke screen's expiring. We didn't think of an exit plan. Our plan was to make them leave. They didn't leave, we couldn't get vision, and now our smoke's expiring and we're just stuck in the open.
Yeah, that could happen. That I hope it doesn't happen, but you know. I mean, honestly, the last game was pretty high level from a strategic point of view and from a gameplay point of view, so hopefully these guys know what they're doing in that regard.
Do you have the rankings on hand for these two teams?
Oh, let me have a look. I have it somewhere.
You and your 700 monitors.
RB, and on the other side, HAIFU. I think HAIFU you've heard of before.
Mm-hmm.
They pop up every now and then. Overall, rank 29 versus 34. So
Oh, this is actually
to
close.
each other.
Okay, yeah, that was, yeah. Alright, well, we'll get in the game anyway.
Nice.
RB
Let's go to the
versus HAIFU.
game.
Game number 2. So, RB going to be running Montana, Kremlin, Des Moines, Napoli, Shimakaze, Gearing, Clever. There's the Clever that we expected. What have you got?
Yep. I have got a map layout that's weird. Wait, give me a second. There we go. Montana, St. Vincent, Brisbane, Double Des Moines, Haragumo, Gearing, Kleber, and Wagner. That's a lot of DDs on both sides, by the way.
Wonderful. Right, so, this is usually a 4DD map, honestly. Like, we often see 4DD comps on this map. I'm going to quickly take a look at some builds. Let's go with the green team first, because, you know, that's how we usually do it. Green Shimakaze going to be running nothing too extraordinary on the gearing, leg mod, survivability expert of Etchkin, leg mod Des Moines with survivability expert of Etchkin. Oh yeah, once again we have the Kremlin running that.
Yes. So interesting. Maybe an interesting point is the discrepancy of the builds between the two gearings on the green team. One guy deciding to run reload mod on the 6 slot, the other one deciding to go for top reload instead.
Yeah, honestly, having the extra gun reload is nice if you end up in a 1v1, but you know, you're not planning to end up in a 1v1 very often.
I mean, what are you facing on the enemy side? And you either run into another gearing or a gunboat that just absolutely shits on you, so...
Yeah. Haragumo going to be running IFHE, which I really don't agree with. Would rather you drop the 1-point talent you've got there and go for RPF on that. St. Vincent going to be running Brisk and relatively standard stuff. We have a Montana with relatively standard stuff. Ragnar is inherently underpowered, going to be using the correct variation of taking AFT and reload. And we're going to have a restart. Again. Yay! Alright, I'm going to throw you on the map intro video again because I need to take a quick break. and then we'll get back into the game immediately.
A colossal battle between opposing fleets will soon unfold here amongst the waters of the East China Sea. The residents of these islands will shortly bear witness to the thunder and flash of combat, and only one team will sail away victorious. This is Sleeping Giant. Sleeping Giant is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the left, B is in the center, and C is on the right. Cap A on the left is fraught with danger. Previously located in the Thunderdome, the new cap location has an island on the left side that provides limited protection for both teams, while on the right side, the Thunderdome can provide cover for radar cruisers. Any team looking to take the cap will now have to gain control of both sets of islands in order to hold it. In the center, capture area B is just as perilous, as it is now smaller than it used to be. Completely open with plenty of places for radar cruisers to hide nearby without being spotted, it's commonly left uncaptured until the mid and late game. Cap C on the right may be the most treacherous. Originally centered on the set of 4 islands to the left of the cap, which provided some cover for a daring destroyer player, the now wide open cap will be challenging for even the most skilled of teams to contest and hold, unless they gain control of the island chain near the center or the Ocean of the 10 line. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor.
And HAIFU. The lineup should be exactly the same. If they change anything, they would be forfeiting this match. And I think everything looks the same. Let's see if the gearing still have the same modules, because that would be funny if they switched those out. Nah, this is still the same.
Go check if the Kremlin's still running the weird build.
Yeah, is the Kremlin running the weird build? Oh yes, he is.
Yep. Still an interesting one. I honestly, I would like to see some buffs to that slot 5 module, to be honest with you, to make it actually worth running.
You mean you want a valid alternative to concealment module?
Yes, I do. I want, meaningful choice in my decision-making processes in this game. I want it so that, I want equal value talents. Look, if you want to do the DD tree, you can just say, alright, you have to take these 4 points. But just say you have to take these 4, rather than making people make the mistake of not taking, concealment expert and stuff. Unless you play
weird.
Kleber or Tashkent or, something like that.
I mean, even Kleber would take concealment.
You might, well, yeah, probably, yeah.
On Trashcan, not so much.
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have some sort of fiesta in the B cap at the start of the game.
Oh yeah. Shimmer Kleber versus Kleber Wagner. I know what I'm favoring here.
Honestly,
Wagner is behind the Kleber though for some reason. If the Wagner was in front and was raidering here, this could be pretty yikes for RB, but because it's the other way around, the Kleber is getting spotted and shot.
Yeah, but the Shimmer's also spotted, because the Shimmer decided to open up. I mean, sure, you're kiting, you're getting some damage out, it's just... Yeah, the Shimmer's opened up. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever, not to complain. Alright, initial deployments. Green team over at the A cap, we're going to be sending Gearing, Des Moines, Kremlin going to be backing that up. B cap, we've already seen the Kleber and the Shimakaze. Montana is going to be hovering between B and C, and then over at C cap, we have this, what's that? Is that Gearing, Napoli, and Des Moines?
And on the wet side, we have a Haragumo, Double Des Moines, Vincent Blob going towards the A cap.
That's
Kleber
terrifying.
Wagner sitting in mid. Montana sitting on the 6th line, just looking for cross shots. So it's spotter playing right now, and a kiting Gearing Brisbane force at sea. Yeah, this Haru Double Des Moines Blob is absolutely horrifying to run into. So...
In theory, they should take complete control of that A cap. In theory.
Yes. In practice, I might have issues because their smokescreen doesn't really outlast the opposing smokescreen, and in
especially
the
when you drop
open,
that
the Moines
smoke
aren't doing it well. RB is also yeeting their Kleber into the Thunderdome right now.
Yeah, and he's
while
taking a
leading...
lot of damage on the way in.
I mean, so
What
did
do
the HAIFU Kleber, so it's fine.
Still shells coming on the RB Kleber though.
Yeah, he was a bit more spotted for a bit longer because of the Montana in mid. Firing Bloom being a little bit of an issue there.
Honestly, I think Ragnar can go in and 1v1 him.
He can. He for sure can. The problem is Shimmer could be an issue, Montana could be an issue. So it's a very risky play right now.
Speaking of issues, Haragumo currently spotting that Kremlin for double Des Moines. Haragumo is in the Des Moines radar range, so things can get explodey. So both Des Moines are now in radar of each other. Kremlin does have an angle on this Des Moines. He just can't see him because he doesn't know he's there. So this Des Moines currently, like, you know, his sphincter's a little
this
bit.
Des
tucked up
Moines
right now.
is not having fun. He gets
Which one?
spotted right now. Like, this Kremlin is extremely aggressive, and I do not like that you're going that aggressive to Des Moines immediately, because this is risky.
Yeah, Kleber's going to be able to perma-spot that Des Moines from inside the Pega Dome, and the Kremlin should just be able to find nice little angles to chunk him at. And
There's a
if
good
he tries
chance
to
the Kremlin
reverse-
finds an angle to hardspot the Des Moines himself as well.
Honestly, if you're this Kleber, you open up with AP on the broadside of this Des Moines as well.
Yep, you definitely do that. And RB's Des Moines actually just finds the Haru here.
Yeah,
Like, just hardspots him. He still has radar ready. Somehow this Haru is not taking any fucking damage whatsoever.
nerf border.
There we go. Now the damage comes through and it's massive.
But the Des
I'm
Moines
actually
is deciding
surprised-
to shot block himself.
He has to. He needs to get to the island because the Vincent had shots on him.
Did he though? Wait, whoa,
Uh,
Shimakaze just torpedoed the,
Yeah, that's
Ragnar?
unfortunate. Yeah, in mid.
Oh dear. I've also just unplugged my monitor again.
So that counterplay is now gone. The Ragnar can't do anything anymore.
Yeah. Inherently underpowered, lacks the necessary attributes to make a meaningful impact on match result.
I am very surprised as Haragumo got away with that much HP.
Yeah.
You
I am
honestly
also
should
very
have died there.
I'm very surprised how aggressively this Des Moines taking this position on the corner here, by the way.
Yeah.
Gearing decides, you know what, I'm gonna shoot you.
You know?
I appreciate the DD with guns.
Does Vincent have an angle on this Des Moines? Kind of? I think if this Vincent went kiting and went a bit further away, he can definitely lock this.
Speaking of lobbing, no. I don't know what the Haragumo's doing back here, by the way. Like, actually.
I don't know. He honestly needs. He honestly doesn't need to be here anymore.
He needs to be where that Kleber is, in a smoke screen, or just, like, not even with a smoke screen, just firing at that Des Moines over islands. Like, your Des Moines is perma-hydring. You just need to be somewhere contributing to the damage. Either you sit there and you block the Kremlin with torpedoes, or you, like, sit over there and you form. Things are happening? Question mark? Gearing is
Oh, the
exposing
Gearing
himself?
Gearing is doing weird stuff. Kind of just
Yeah.
killing himself right now.
Yeah. Speaking of weird stuff, Brisbane just killed a Gearing somewhere? Question mark? Don't know.
On the
happening
9
other
line.
side.
The Gearing Brisbane smoke blob strikes again.
Both Gearings have decided at the same time we wish to die.
However, what the fuck was that desync? The Brisbane is rated in return. Doesn't
Gearing
really
died,
take
by the
that much damage though. Yeah. No surprise there. Is this Brisbane just gonna get away?
Well, not really. He's not really getting away, is he? The Montana Salvo's still coming in.
Okay. So they do get the trade, which means C is gonna fall into RB's hand here.
Yeah, now that Gearing can't
RB
really do
is...
anything.
Yeah, RB still has some issues though. Namely, the Des Moines on the
Yeah.
1-2 line getting just murdered. And the Kremlin is also not in a good position. And I'm not sure if this Kremlin can get out, ever.
I'm not sure what the Kleber's plan is in the middle. Like, I keep forgetting, that's not actually a cap, so him capping there is weird. Alright, Haragumo finally decides he wants to smoke group, but he's actually going to be focusing on the Kremlin. I would rather prefer that he was focused on the Des Moines, but, you know, Des Moines is going to go down eventually anyway, I guess. Ouch! There goes most of a Des Moines.
Yeah, he overpeaked that quite a bit, and there's a Kremlin
And there goes the
cyber,
rest of the Des Moines.
and he just dies. Okay. Yeah, that's not how you do that.
Well.
So,
Des Moines should go down still, though.
completely needless death, honestly.
Kremlin about to take tops as well. Is this Des Moines actually going to go down? He's healing through this. There we go, finally.
There you go.
Right, Kremlin
That was
suffering.
Yeah, that was a very needless Des Moines trade, though. Because now this Kremlin is actually not in that much threat because he only has one Des Moines. I mean, he's still in a lot of threat. Let's be honest.
Honestly, no, they're not going to be able to get the vision on him.
Yeah, the vision is going to be an issue now, though.
And these Shimmer Torps are also going to be an issue. For the St. Vincent specifically.
Yeah, actually, it's a big problem. The Shimmer can now just go white here. They have no radar pressure anymore. The Des Moines died.
These Torps against the Vincent.
Vincent, you need to, like, use your heal, buddy.
And your rudder, buddy. Ooh,
Hello?
Now you heal. Now you heal.
Hello? There was like 700 HP right there. That was a bit close.
Well, he's alive because of the magic of flex tape.
Gets shot in the side by the Montana, though. Montana's just walking up mid here. Like, mid is completely free for him. So this positioning, I like this reposition a lot. Because now you force this Vincent to just not contest A, honestly. He can't.
Can the Shimmer go one-tap the Haragumo? And the Clear after?
The Shimmer could.
The Shimmer can 2v1 this, unironically.
It is very risky that they don't know where the Des Moines is, so we can't go for that.
Never mind, the Kremlin gets a salvo out with the Kleber first. No, nothing. Okay, I was expecting more from that.
It's a Kleber.
Radar has come out from the Des Moines. We'll be picking up the gearing and the Montana over on the 910 line here. Bit of chip damage on the gearing, but nothing, world-ending for him.
Des Moines is actually going very aggressively here.
Yeah, the problem with that is he has a Montana about to.
Yeah, he needs to be careful that the Montana doesn't just turn around and walk on him instead.
Well, instead, the Montana's shooting the bow of the Napoli, and as you can see, Napoli and its, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 billion meter of armor is...
The bear on the map border is still firing at 4k HP. This is...
Speaking
this guy
of
has some
issue...
balls.
Oh, Des Moines, you're about to be okay, he has Hydra running. Those are some dirty torps. Shimmer's caught in radar, so...
Does the Vincent actually have the ability to dodge here?
Well, he's
I
in
think
reverse.
he does. But please, for the love of God, just use your heal. So you don't just get randomly citadel to the Montana and die.
Okay. Haragumo got caught out.
Does he die here?
Yeah. Shimmer kills him.
Oh my
no.
God, all the shells!
Okay,
Oh, there we
there
go.
we go.
All the shells went around him.
That
And the
Kleber
RB Kremlin is still alive?
So Des Moines and Kleber are about to have a meeting of the minds, but unfortunately, there's a Montana behind him as well.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I like
as a Des Moines.
this. This is a good best of two. I'm enjoying this.
So HAIFU is probably finally gonna be able to cap A here. Took them long enough.
In theory.
But so far they went
Kremlin
2v...
Kremlin on 1600 HP. No heals left, by the way.
Yeah, he's just gonna die now.
Yeah, but to what? Because if the
The
Kleber
Kleber's... Yeah, the Kleber's
Oh,
fine
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
The
I was
question
thinking
is the Kremlin gonna get the trade? Gray Shell, maybe?
the Hydro ended.
Oh no, the Kremlin is stealth?
DCP.
The Kremlin got a fire.
DCP, yeah.
Okay, so they do end up getting this kill after like 12
Radar.
minutes.
Des Moines radar
Oh.
picks up the gearing on the 910 line.
No, the game should be fine. He's far enough away.
Yeah, but this is getting hairy. Also, I've just seen torpedoes appear in the middle of my screen.
Gearing is still spotted here.
Nah.
Okay, there
he
you go.
is. Did he shoot?
I think he did. He was outside radar range there. I don't even know where I wanna look.
Moines
There's like
clever, Des
stuff
Moines clever.
happening.
Okay.
The
Shimmer
Vincent
torpedoed the
8
Vincent.
tops again, because the Vincent refuses to use heals. The Kleber beached himself, so can't even top. And now the Montana. You have two Montanas walking up on two Des Moines respectively.
Yeah. My money's on the Montanas.
My money is not on the HAIFU Montana though, because there's an Apodi there as well, and the Gearing just killed himself there on the 10.
Wait, what? Okay.
And
know which one of these two Montanas to watch. Okay, I watched the right one. Now we got the other one.
Oh, waterproof llama gets a massive hit on the Des Moines that doesn't kill. Shoot input.
And the same happens on the other side. I need two cameras. I need a camera over here as well.
I think it's gonna be a ram on the A cap.
Nope.
But shoot input does live the ram
Ramming flags.
because the Des Moines did not have ramming flag there.
And waterproof llama, I nearly read that as waterproof ligma. Waterproof llama that in his Montana is losing the trade against the enemy Des Moines, actually.
Yep, he decided to turn out, which means the distance to actually nail the bow here is too far. And he's actually turning his guns like somewhere random, so he's just giving up. He's alone.
Well, waterproof llama, it's a good job you're waterproof because you're about to be sunk. And that will be the end of this series. Holy crap, that was yes, I
that was a
enjoyed
good
that
one.
series.
I am glad that our first game, didn't happen.
That was a 1-1, wasn't it? Okay, right, let's hit that.
That was indeed a 1-1.
Set winner, throw you on the winner screen. We have a game to get to.
We're like 6 minutes late, so they're probably already going.
Hi, sorry. No, we got told to wait. Poppy RU. Poppy RJ. We're off fucking schedule as fuck. Poppy _ RJ.
I'm in.
Apologize to them for me.
I kinda can't because, I still have my giveaway bullshit.
Oh, this is a Wii. Right, these teams are like readying up. So what's the team? Whoa! I don't even have time to get this up.
We're just going.